Hi, I'm Cheryl. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Home Ridge Studio. Thank you for clicking on my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Today's video is a collaboration with Heidi Sonboul DIY. A link to her playlist will be in the description box below. In today's craft, I'll be showing you how to make a welcome fall sign using Dollar Tree products. Here's what you'll need: a sign, some glue, paint and scissors, some fall embellishments like leaves and wooden letters, and some scrapbook paper. Let's begin. This sign I got at the Dollar Tree, and here's some scrapbook paper. You can choose whatever you like. I like this one. So we're going to place the sign on the scrapbook paper, and oops, I got it the wrong way. I gotta turn it around. And now just trace around the sign with a pencil. So I have this glue stick from Joann Fabric, and now I'm going to smother the glue everywhere. Make sure you get the corners and the top and the bottom really well as the middle too. I'm going to glue this onto the sign. Make sure that it is pressed down very firmly. There's no bubbles or pockets in there or anything. These burlap leaves came from the Dollar Tree. See this on the back here? Pull it off very carefully. It's glued on. If there's extra glue, try to peel the glue off without ripping the leaf, and keep that little thing that I just pulled off the leaf because we're going to use that later. So you just position your leaves however you want. And these leaves do come in different colors and different shapes. I think they have an old leaf too. I just kind of was playing around with this a little bit. So when you get the leaves placed the way you want them, then you can take your smaller leaves and place them. If you don't have those smaller ones, I found them at the Dollar Tree or Michael's or something like that a year or two ago. You can paint leaves. You can put gold veining in them if you like these white ones. You can use different colors. From the Dollar Tree has an abundance of leaves. Whatever matches your decor, go for it. They also have these great little ornaments. They have all kinds of, I think they have like leaves, but I don't want to put another leaf on there. They have the fox like this one. I think they have an acorn, but I love the pumpkin. So this is what I'm going to use. And I'm kind of just eyeballing all this, positioning it before I go ahead and glue it all down. And this is from, I believe, Walmart, and it's terracotta. This is a sign, the first sign I made. And I'm going to paint that pumpkin with the terracotta. So let that dry, and now we can glue all of our leaves down. I probably didn't have to pull them all off. I probably could have just slipped the glue gun underneath all of them. And you do want to make sure, if you didn't get all that glue off those leaves, it's kind of impossible for me to get it all off. I just made sure that I glued on top of the glue and turn that upside down so you don't have that old glue, original glue on the top, so you don't see it. And obviously be careful because hot glue hurts. And I love this little rubber spatula from the Dollar Tree too. I use it all the time. So we're gluing more leaves. And like I said, you can use more leaves, you can use different colors. I only had 3 of the large ones, so that's what I used. Now that our pumpkin is dry, and I painted that twice with a terracotta, I'm going to just kind of distress it and make it look all pumpkin-y with Waverly Antique, which I love. This is like my favorite, this antique wax. And I'm going to kind of dry brush a little bit. And I'm showing you this Hello Fall wood piece from the Dollar Tree. They have a package of 6, and there's all different sayings in there. So I'm going to show you the different sayings as I pick one out. And I'm going to use the Welcome Fall. So you can place it anywhere you want. It's up to you. Just get creative. Whatever you like. I would just do that. I like it mine up in the right hand corner. I want to make sure that my pumpkin fits, on there and it looks somewhat symmetrical. And then I realized that I probably need another leaf in there. I couldn't find my other large one, so I just used a smaller one. It doesn't matter because you don't want it perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. And now I'm using the antique wax again and painting. You don't have to paint the whole thing, just get a little bit of paint on there, and then just take the a baby wipe and wipe it all off, and it blends in. And then hot glue it up. And now some twine that I forgot to tell you about earlier. And you can paint that stem, you can use whatever you want. I'm just hot gluing some twine there, and that twine's from the Dollar Tree also. And be really careful at the end here. I knew the glue was fairly dry or cooler, so. And now we're ready to hot glue the pumpkin down. These I got from Michael's. I made a wreath for my mother, and I had a few of these left, and I thought they were really pretty. And so I decided to incorporate some white. There's a little bit of yellow on them. I clipped the little end off because when I hot glue it, it just sticks better. There's not that little piece that you're trying to glue down. And again, I just kind of eyeball it before I glue it. And if I like it, that's where it's going. And now I take some leaves. I always have extra leaves hanging out here. I didn't use the leaves from these flowers. I just used leaves from some other project that I had. I always keep the leaves and the stems and the whole thing. And so remember that I told you about earlier, to save it, don't throw it out. Yep, we're going to wrap it around a pencil. And we're going to just twist it a little bit, bend it, hot glue it to make it look like it's part of the pumpkin. I don't know what you call those. If you know what those are called, let me know. And, again, it's just whatever you like. I realized it probably needs another flower, so I placed another flower there, and then I realized it probably needs another leaf, so I put another leaf there, and then voila, we're done. Here's the original one I made about a week ago to show you the difference between the one I made today and this one that I made a week ago. I want to thank you for watching my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And a big thank you to Heidi Sonboul for hosting this challenge. Happy fall!